My name is Mehnaz Mehboob and I practice family medicine and rheumatology in the UK. Today I'm going to share with you my experience of working with Med Global as a voluntary physician. I had the privilege of working with Med Global in countries like Lebanon and Bangladesh, where I predominantly worked with Syrian and Rohingya refugees. I chose Med Global for my services because of their ethos towards removing healthcare disparity in a world where we see inequality in so many sectors and at so many levels. Med Global provides its volunteers with the opportunity to work across the globe through its various medical missions in different regions, including war-torn countries like Palestine, Syria, and Yemen, as well as the countries which are host to hundreds and thousands of refugees like Lebanon, Jordan, Greek islands, and Bangladesh. Not only this, Med Global and its volunteers are a beacon of hope for people who are probably facing the biggest economic humanitarian crisis of our times at Venezuela-Colombian border. My experience of working with Rohingya and Syrian refugees has been very insightful. These are two entirely different communities in terms of their culture, custom, background, upbringing, and their outlook towards life. However, I found one thing common among them, and that is pain and fear. The pain of losing your loved ones, the pain of being forced out of the very land you were born and brought up in, the pain of the world not understanding your plight and looking the other way. The fear of losing whatever little you are left with, the fear of not being able to survive and sustain in bleak circumstances, the fear of losing rest of your respect, integrity, and honor. I worked in Bangladesh back in January 2018. Those were still early days, and we were receiving thousands of refugees on a daily basis. I still remember the reluctance and apprehension these patients exhibited or expressed when they came to the clinic. Me and my very diligent interpreter Abdul Hamid tried to alleviate their anxiety and look into the deeper aspect of things. We found the factor of mental trauma to be common among all of them, no matter what physical problem they presented to us with. From severe acute malnutrition in infants to variety of skin diseases, gastrointestinal problems, and gynecological problems. From chronic pain to depression, we saw it all. We were able to refer these malnourished babies to the food programs and treat the acutely ill babies. We were able to train the local volunteers and the mothers how to tackle and prevent communicable diseases. But above all, me and my interpreter were able to give these people the confidence to speak up and share their pain and plight with us. We were able to give them the space to speak up and ask for help. I have a lot of stories to tell from the refugee camps. Some of them are success stories, some of them may not be that successful. I remember doing a home visit in one of the refugee camps in Lebanon when I was introduced to this woman who had not spoken in the last 2 years. She just stared at the walls and did not respond to any conversation. Now I cannot even begin to imagine what her eyes had seen, or what her ears had heard, or the kind of mental trauma she must have gone through which took her speech away. This world had failed her by not protecting her from the trauma, and then by not listening to her silence. I was speechless. Fortunately, I was able to refer her to a mental health program which was supported by Med Global in that area. But I still wonder whether she ever broke her silence, whether she ever found her way back in the life, whether she ever found this world worth talking to. This life is a gift from our Creator. Shouldn't we all feel the same? Shouldn't we all get the same opportunities to grow and achieve and become whatever we want to become? All this is happening in this land that we call our world. Nothing is hidden unless we don't want to see it. Nothing is silent unless we don't want to hear it. Why should my child have any more privileges than child of a refugee? What if I was born in those circumstances? What if I had seen the trauma that could take my speech away? These are the questions we should ask ourselves and play in our mind till the time we get up and do something about it. We all can play our part, our role, according to our capacity, in our own capacity. It all starts with one small step towards awareness and making other people aware. Please visit Med Global website at www.medglobal.org and see the wonderful work this organization has been doing across the world to help these communities in their hour of need and support any one of their programs of your choice. Please don't hesitate. No help is too little or too big. So don't hesitate and donate. Thank you for listening to this message and the story.